Alright, so I just wanted to showcase this short takeoff and landing plane I made. I made it completely from scratch. It's my own design. Why don't you come on a little closer so I can show some of the features. So it's got these really big flaperons. They work okay. There's a lot of, they're pretty draggy, but they work. And I think my favorite part of this plane is that I built it really light, but I also wanted it to be convenient to take to the airfield. So it comes apart, and I 3D printed this screw system. So it has these 3D printed screws that go through the wing and then into this thing, and all the threads and everything are 3D printed. So I'm pretty happy with how that came out. So let's just plug it in and we can see how it flies. So you plug it in like that, spin the wing around, and you just got to make sure none of the wires get caught in the system. But other than that, I can just take out the screws. Here's one screw, here's the other screw. They just go in. They have a nice and big top that you can grab really easily, so you don't need any tools to put together, because that's another thing annoys me. On a lot of airplanes you have to have a screwdriver to put them together. I didn't want to have that for this plane. So yeah, we got this big tail. No tail wheel, just a skid. But yeah, the skid does turn, so that helps for turning. So yeah, let's give it a go. Alright, and here we go. Everything's working. And away. It flies super nice, it's super light. Tons of control authority from those massive ailerons. And it has 13 minutes of battery life because it flies so slowly and so efficiently. You can hear the motor's just barely going right now. It feels really nice to fly. So it does have some issues. When you put the flaperons down, it has a lot of adverse yaw because it changes how the drag comes from each wing. So like the left wing makes more drag than the right wing, so it starts yawing around. But it has a nice big rudder that you can use to counter that. And the only other issue is that it could be a lot lighter, but the only motor I had on hand when I was building it was really big and powerful, so I'm using basically no power, but it could be lighter. But if I go full power, you can see it climbs quite well. The only other issue I really have with it is that it's a little annoying that in order to plug it in and take the battery in and out, I have to take the wing off. But I made the wing takeoff system so convenient that it's not that big of a problem. That, and on landing, it gets pretty bouncy. So yeah, you can see lots of bounce from those. It's so light that the suspension has like no damping, it just yeets it right back into the air. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty happy with this airplane. Designed it myself. It's nice and durable and fun to take to the airfield. So yeah, thanks for checking out this video. And if it gets enough likes, I'll post the design to it so that you guys can try to build it too.